Morning, guys and gals. It's kind of bright out here this morning, but we're going to get through this. So, stinking flies. All right, so this is from Todd in Maine. I have a question for you. I've tried many things, and when I'm watching your videos, I notice that sometimes on your videos it looks like your router cord is resting on the table, and sometimes it appears to be hung in the air. I've tried hanging it from the ceiling, also a couple of different ways to get the cord out of my way. I still still have the freedom of the movement with no drag pulling from the cord. I was curious what you may do. I'm always trying to find new things to make things a little bit easier for me. Thank you for your time. All right, Todd, so here's what I do. I try different ways too. Sometimes in the studio it works best to have it hanging from the ceiling, but I don't do that when I'm out in the regular shop when I'm carving. What I do, and you guys have probably seen this, and you guys know if you watch any of my carving videos that I hate the idea and I hate the feeling of having the cord draping off the end of the table. For me, that's just, I can't stand that. It's just one of my things. It probably is, you know, very, very little drag. So what I do is I give myself enough, and then somewhere on the table I just use one of these little clamps and I just clamp it to the edge of the table. That's all I have to do.
Well, not this table.
This table is kind of goofy because it's actually a glass table and it's got a border on it, but my other table, my router tables, don't have that. So this one's kind of goofy, but still, that eliminates that, so I can have the exact amount of slack that I want on there for how big I'm carving the sign, and that gives me complete slack on my router cord, so that it doesn't have that pulling action on it. So I hope that little tip helps you, Todd, and helps the rest of you guys out there. All right, so sign carver of the day.
Hold on.
Oh, we got a
Traffic jam.
Traffic jam. So, Ed Reynolds.
Yeah, you got cord. Yeah, there we go.
There, I can see through the backside of the paper. I knew that. See?
You're
Shadow?
smart.
No shadow. Cool, huh? All right, so anyway, great job on this, Ed. I really, really like it. Kind of really cool. I've never seen one quite like that. You did a great job, buddy. That just shows you what imagination can do. You can do different things with your silhouette of your background. So does that show up pretty good on there?
I hope so.
Yeah, the red letters, I probably would have gone a little brighter on the red, but it certainly does show up. It's just tough to photograph and get it to come up on a photograph, and now on film, hopefully it comes out well because it really looks nice. So great job, Ed, and everybody make it a great day out there, make some sawdust, have some fun, and we will see you on the next one. Man, that rhymes, huh?
Yeah, you're a poet and
Make
didn't
some
know it.
sawdust, have some fun. We'll see you on the next one. Wow, look at there. I'm awake. See you guys. Bye.